The roses in the concrete get stepped on. Ain't no palm trees, the jungle got cemented over. Cold-blooded niggas, our hearts is froze over. I used to pray as a kid to make the pain stop, and God never responded, so I just manned up and raindrops on a pussy nigga head, that's a lineup. Dumb nigga, I could tell they ain't teach you much. I'm calling it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sample Shopping. This is the 4th out of 5th video in this haul from Decant Shop. We'll have another one next week. We'll be looking at 5 fragrances, and then we might have a week or so break. Please check Decant Shop out. I happen to know there are a ton of more fragrances that are going to keep being added daily over the summer, and then from there on. Best place online to get decants, discontinued fragrances, niche fragrances, designer fragrances, original formulations, reformulations. Shit, they have everything there, including now decanting supplies made in the USA, and you can swap in your fragrances for store credit or cash. So please check it out, decantshop.com, and please use my coupon code MAX12. That is what makes these videos possible. Now, first off this week, we have one that has probably gotten more Fragcom warm weather hype than any other fragrance that I could remember over the past couple of years, and this is called Neo by Xerjoff. I own Udin by Xerjoff. I have Aqua de Chima instead of 1861, and Kobe is on my to-purchase list, along with about 15 other Xerjoffs, Lyra, Modoc, Djala, Mamluk, Gal, Om, Richwood, Alcat, etc. And the community loves Neo. This comes in a 50 ml bottle for $260 and 100 ml, which is a hell of a lot harder to find, for $350. This is from the Xerjoff Shooting Stars line. It was done by Sergio Momo, who owns the brand, and the idea with this fragrance is to be strolling through the Italian countryside. Notes on this are bergamot, neroli, cardamom, nutmeg, cedar, pink pepper, gaiac wood, vetiver, amber, and patchouli. I'm smelling it now. Wow. You know, citrus only gets you so far. And if you're looking for a holy grail citrus, you can go with Aqua Viva by Profumum Roma, or 1861 by Xerjoff, or Neroli Portofino, or Aqua de Chima. But if you want something with a little more oomph, check out Neo by Xerjoff. This is so clean, so crisp. The citrus is so crazy. It's got this minerally thing going on, and it just sort of smells like wet limestone. If you like fresh, crisp scents, then you must, and I do mean must, get your nose on Neo. It's one of the 5 best in the freshy genre, and I definitely will be buying a bottle of Neo in the future. There is no doubt about that. Next up, we have another from the house of Comptoir sur Pacifique. This is called Cristal Musc. Now, we looked at our first fragrance from this house last week, and again, you can find this one online for about $45 for 100 ml. This is a 1986 release with notes of hibiscus and white musk. Very, very simple here. And it's a very nice, simple scent. Great for a woman who wants a very light and clean scent. It's nice. You know, to me, it's about white musk more than anything else, with just the slightest hint of hibiscus flower. There's a bit of a baby powder vibe to this as well, sort of like very powdery, soft vanilla sweetness. I would not tell you to rush out and try this. I think most guys would want to stay away from this just because it does lean rather feminine. But if you're a female and looking for something soft and subtle, definitely look into this and some others from the Comptoir sur Pacifique line. Next up, we have another one from the house of Tokyo Milk. This is called Marine Cell, and this is the first from the house that I've gotten my nose on that's not from their dark line. This is from their Curiosity line. You can find this online for about $30, so great pricing on all of these from Tokyo Milk. Notes on this are salt, water notes, soil, tincture, and driftwood. And this is an incredible scent. It is on my to-buy list now. Very interesting. Smells like there's a fig note at the top of this, or a coconut note, which I'm attributing maybe to the driftwood and the salt. This is a very different marine scent. It is not aquatic. It smells like being on a dock with some driftwood and some earth, but still retaining a salt water vibe. Very interesting. Quite well done. I have to say that for everything that I've smelled from this house so far, this one, believe it or not, is my clear-cut favorite. Very earthy, semi-sweet, salty, and just a fragrance I highly recommend checking out. This one, again, on my to-buy list. Finally this week, we have another from the house of Molinard. This one is simply called Musc. Now, this is from their Oriental collection, and it came out in 1995. It has a note of hazelnut at the top, sandalwood and vanilla in the middle, and coumarin and musk in the base. You can often find 100 ml of this online for anywhere between 20 and 30 bucks. And that's about what this one is worth. That's not a knock on it, but to me, it's not a musky scent. I think it's way more ambery than musky, more so ambery than the Molinard amber scent that we talked about last week. A lot of powder in this one, some light resin and vanilla. The best Molinard that I've smelled, guys, is their Patchouli Intense. After that, it's all been disappointing, and they kind of bleed into each other. They all smell slightly dated and are very classical French perfumes, but to me, there's nothing unique or exciting about them. This is a nice, clean, powdery scent, nothing more, nothing less. So if I was going to rate these, which you guys know I like to do, Xerjoff is so far and away first. Then we'd go the Tokyo Milk, Cell Marin or Marine Cell. Then I think we go with the Comptoir Sud Pacifique and then the Molinard. None of them are bad, but the only two I'm going to pay any attention to obviously are Neo and the Tokyo Milk. The Tokyo Milk is incredible for $30 in my opinion. So next week we're going to finish it up with one more. We're going to be looking at 5 scents. One from Nautica, believe it or not. One from Molinard again, which a very different one from Molinard. One from Montal. One from Tokyo Milk, and another one to finish it out from Comptoir Sud Pacifique. So 5 fragrances lined up for you guys next week. Then I'm sure we'll do another round very soon after this. Remember to check out decantshop.com and use that coupon code MAX12 because, again, that is what makes these videos possible. Without you guys going and buying fragrances, it just doesn't work. So I really appreciate it. I know Adriana and I both appreciate it. So please give her that business and use my coupon code MAX12. I'm Maximilian.
Get them Androids and iPhones handy for this quick to pick. Of his 5th night sliding with a different vixen. Talking out of terms, Richard Nixon. From where your best friends cross you like the Mason-Dixon. That's right.